Hello, everyone. This is Christian Arce with National Private Lending. I'm the VP of Commercial Lending here at NPL. And today I wanted to talk to you about renovation financing for fix and flips, new constructions, and BRRRR type of strategies. Okay. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries from different investors all over the country looking for more information about uh, what's is changing on renovation financing and construction. So I just decided to do a quick overview for you, so you can we can explain a little bit better what this program looks like. And this is my cell phone up here, so feel free to get in touch with me if you have any questions about these type of loans. Okay. Um, Renovation financing is simply a short-term loan for purposes of the purpose, I'm sorry, of purchasing or refinancing residential or multifamily investment properties anywhere from 1 to 20 units. You can utilize this type of financing for 20 units and over. There is also a different program, but it is similar, right? Um, these are for properties that are in need, obviously, of renovation, or you're buying it to add value to it and resell, right? Um, the underwriting is based on the risk of the transaction, right? We based it is based on the asset, based on the numbers of the property, your experience, renovation size, the property type, and all that stuff determines the interest rate and the equity contribution that you will need for each of the program. We'll go over that. It's pretty straightforward. This type of loans will go anywhere from 12 months to 18 months, depending on, for how long do you need it. They're interest only loans. You can use it for purchase, refinance, cash out, or, value add rehabs. Meaning, when I say refinance or cash out, that's if you have a program, a property already under construction, and you're a little short on money, and you need additional funds to finish the deal, we can do that as well. Or if you need to cash some money out of the property while you're doing some rehab, we can do that as well. Okay. The rehab financing portion of when you're buying and rehabbing, it can be cosmetic value add, for small rehabs, large rehabs. Um, but we'll do up to 100% of all your cost of the renovation or construction. Okay. um in for when we're going in here, it says not new construction or structural renovations, because that falls into new construction, right? So when we're talking about renovations, inside of renovation, we don't do like large structural renovations, right? So if you need to do large structural renovation, then that falls into the new construction type of loans. All right. So these loans go anywhere from $50,000 as a minimum, all the way to $5 million, and then 5 million and over is just a different program. Okay, but we have for more than that. Credit scores that we require for these type of programs and fix and flips, um, 640s, 660s, right? For depending on your experience, obviously the borrowers that have more experience, we can do with lower credit scores. Um, these loans, again, are not based on your credit history or anything like that. We just use the credit score as part of the qualification, right? We just want to make sure that there is some decent credit. That's all. But other than that, I mean, the rest of it is mostly based on the property. Okay. Um, what type of properties can you do on these? Obviously, non-owner occupied investment properties only, right? Attached or detached single families, 2 to 4 unit properties, and then 5 and over we, multi-unit family, mixed use on a case by case. Those are a little bit more complicated, but we can do it. We've done many of them. And then condos, okay? Anywhere, if you're looking to renovate any condos to do, keep them as a rental, long-term rentals or short-term rentals, we can do those too, okay? Maximum LTC loan to cost can be up to 90%. LTVs goes anywhere from 70 to 75% of the after repair value, right? So that means that, but the more experience you have, we can go, we can go higher. In regards of the LTC, we can even go up to 100% now for some of those, for those of you that have, at least 15 or more deals done in the last 3 years. Okay, so for for those investors that are looking to get started, they're doing their first deal, they're going to be, they're going to be required to put a little bit more, but usually, anywhere from 20%, 20 to 25% for those that are, starting right now. Now, if you're a realtor, real estate broker, if you're a GC, right, and you have a license of general contractor, those we can take that in consideration also as part of the experience. So if you're looking to get started on fix and flips or new construction, it's something that we do take in consideration. So go ahead and get in touch with us, and we can get you too. So now another thing is that we actually today we launched, well, not today but yesterday was launch a new program for new construction where we're financing now first time builders, right? First time new construction. So meaning that for those that never done any new construction before, now we have a program available for that as well, which is a great game changer, I believe, because it's, it will allow a lot of, general contractors out there and realtors or new investors, anybody that's looking to jump into new construction, but never done one before. Obviously, that this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get started on that, right? Usually, before this, we were looking for new construction. We were looking for more experience, right? So we needed at least one new construction done or a few fix and flip properties completed in order to jump into new construction. But now we're opening the doors to that simply because we believe the market is has the need for it. Plus, we understand that most of the investors are not doing the work, right? So you're looking for a company, a construction company, you're going to hire a construction company to do all the work. So what we want and what we needed from you is always just to be able to manage that construction, right? Because obviously the construction company will take care of all the labor and everything, and some of the management of the construction. But there's more than just the construction when you go through these transactions, right? So but anyway, so if any of you looking to get started, definitely reach out. We have programs now for everyone to start. Okay, generally we use, when we calculate, we use the lesser of it, either the LTV or the LTC. Okay, so whether if the LTV is lower than the LTC, sometimes we go based on that. But always, we use the 70-75% rule simply because we want you to make money, right? So we want to make sure that you have enough room on the with the after repair value or the after construction value for you to make money on the deal. Okay. The structure, usually, we like to be first on position. Mortgage for any type of properties. Okay. Now the rehab construction financing, the funding, like I mentioned, we'll do 100% of the budget up to the approved LTV amount, but always the construction, we make sure to take care of it completely. We want to make sure you have all the money that you need to do it. Okay. The soft cost are, you can include them in the financing, like contractor fees, contingency fees, impact fees, permit surveys, anything that had to do, the initial cost that you have, architects, drawings, right, permits that you spend prior to start the renovation or the construction. Okay. In regards to experience for fix and flips, none is required. Um, for construction, we used to require some before. Now we don't. So no experience required for that. Okay. So we simply gonna make sure that your construction company, whoever is taking care of your deal, is up to the challenge as well. Okay. Now interest rates for these type of loans. Like I mentioned, they're short term and they're fixed rates, right? So it's determined by the risk of the deal. But in these transactions, usually you're going to be looking at anywhere from 8% to 12%. Okay, so depending on your experience, credit profile, and risk assessment of the transaction. Okay, there's no prepayment penalties for these short-term loans. So fix and flips, usually, like I mentioned, they're for 12 months or up to 18 months. If you need more time, sometimes if you have 12 months and you need more time, we can do extensions, okay, of 3 months, 1 month, depending on what you need. But if you finish early the renovation or construction, and you're selling, there is no prepayment penalty for that. You can pay the loan earlier at any time. Okay. We don't escrow for taxes or insurance, or interest reserves or anything like that. I know that some lenders out there are looking for interest reserves, or they require that. We don't. Okay. Insurance, of course, you'll need insurance. We just don't escrow for it. Okay. What are the markets that we work on these programs? We are nationwide lenders. So it's with an exception of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Vermont. Those are the only states that we're currently not working. Okay, but anywhere else in the U.S. we can help you. Okay. Let us know what's the best fit for you. We'll have short terms, fix and flips, bridge loans. Bridge loans are the type of loans that you can use for short term transactions as well. Whether you need to buy something quick now, hold it, and then you'll sell it for more later. You'll flip it for a higher profit, or just simply for any reason that you need to hold a property for a short period of time. Bridge loans are perfect for that. Those are usually when you are not doing any sort of construction or anything like that, or when you're doing the construction on your own, and it's something very cosmetic. Okay. Construction loans, like we were mentioning, right? New construction, for single family and multi-unit buildings, and even commercial. Okay, so don't feel, we cover everything that had to do with investment properties, so residential and commercial. Okay, so feel free to reach out for any of those type of loans. Okay, multifamily loans, we do multifamily renovation, acquisition, renovation, and then refinance into long-term loans. So if that's what you're looking to do, if you're looking to buy a multi-unit building, renovate it completely to get better rents and get more value out of the building, and then you decide to keep it, we can turn that into a long-term loan, if that's what you need. And then or if you're looking to sell quickly, that can work as well. Okay. Like I mentioned, CRE, commercial real estate, purchase, renovation, build, new build, we can help you with that as well. So feel free to ask more information about those. Long-term loans, 30-year loans for investment properties, rental properties, multifamily, commercial, any of that we can do as well. rental portfolios, right? If you're looking to put a portfolio together, you want to bundle them up into one loan. Some investors like that, so we have that available as well. Equity loans usually are right now. We don't have for investment properties, but we have for um, uh, primary residence or secondary residence, second home, right? So those are good tools sometimes that you can use for to compensate or use in combination with short-term loans, construction loans, right? You can use them for to purchase properties and to do whatever you need on the construction business, lines of credit, and gap loans, right? So gap loans are usually also liquid cash that you can use for renovations, construction, and those gap loans, they can go up to like 300 grand, right? So sometimes those are a little bit more tough to obtain simply because they do require they're more based on your income and DTI and credit score and all that jazz. So obviously, but they're available. There is something that you can get access to if you need to use in combination with our construction loans and renovation loans or any other type of things that you need to do. Okay. Um, just get started. If you just want to get started, just complete a quick form or simply just get in touch with me and we can get you started. We can get you a quote for the project that you have. I would love to just get on a quick call and discuss your project. That's the best way to kind of answer all the questions you have and be able for me to get all the information I need to get you a good quote, an accurate quote. Okay, so feel free to reach out. You can go to our website, nationalprivatelending.com/forward Christian dash Arce, and you'll go straight to my page where you can request a time for us to talk and more information about these programs. Okay. Here's my information. Again, if you like to get in touch with me, here's my cell phone, 312-529-0545, or my email, christian@nationalprivatelending.com. Um, so feel free to reach out for any information that you need about this program. And again, let's get on the phone and let's get in touch and go over your particular project. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have about it. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.